Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Crossroads 2020. You're watching us live here from the Ziggadome in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, and you're seeing the Pebble. The Pebble tonight will be going one-on-one against his opponent, and that is going to be here tonight against... Oh my god, I've really lost it, haven't I? Against Ray Lethal. Because Ray Lethal and the Pebble are the finalists in the European Championship tournament. The news, of course, Shade vacated shortly after the Nightmare's Decision pay-per-view. And we haven't heard when he's been cleared to actually come back into this ring. So, as far as this match is considered, we will have a new European champion. So let's see where that goes. Later on tonight in the main event, we've got Rick Kurvers defending the RFPW World Championship against Justice Stone. We've got a triple track TLC match for the tag team titles, a women's title match, and so much more. So feast your eyes. We've got this whole party started. And the Pebble is going to kick things off here tonight. The Pebble is from Lincoln, England. He's ranked number 5. 4 matches, 3 victories and 1 loss. So he's going to continue and try and continue that. Let's see where that stands up to. Let's see where that strands. Pebble looks ready. Let's see if his opponent is as well. And it's going to be a very, very long night, so feast your eyes. His opponent for tonight is coming to you from Dallas, Texas in the United States of America. He's ranked number 9. 999. It's Ray Lethal. Well, if we're taking a look at things, these two gentlemen have really kick-started their season in the right ways that they should be. Something goes wrong here, because this is a note that we heard earlier from, and that is a good thing to beat up tonight. The hype show later on tonight will be in a 2-on-1 handicap match against Jaden Shadow. So that is the most interesting one here tonight. That has been really building up for a month now, ever since the return of RFPW. So good news to see that note once again. Which was what led to all these events. Ray Lethal been working really hard on his in-ring skill set, as well as the Pebble trying to develop much more agility. And Ray Lethal working his way towards the ring now. I'm very curious to see what is coming up next. Lethal and the Pebble. So we're gonna walk a little bit through this really shortly to how they got to this final. Because that is very important to know. How did they get there? Ray Lethal defeated Infinite and then Blackbeard to get to the final. But the Pebble came there through the route by defeating Blake, Elliot, and then Ace Angel, who will be the European champion. Let's get this thing kick started. Oh my god, face first, he defeat. Cover already done. Might this be it? Oh, that would be a surprise, but it's not. So we're still ongoing with this thing. Ray Lethal is now working on the start of the Pebble. Really wants to get this thing going, heated up. Understandable that you want to invoke much pain infliction at this start of such an event. Crossroads Stadium and logo specially designed to you by our creative team, and most notably Rick. So thank you very much for that. And we got Pebble with a close on already. Ray Lethal goes to the outside. That leaves a bit of option to tag upon a CW, YTW 18 Plus, RTPW Unified Pro Wrestling, Valiant Wrestling Alliance, Velocity Pro Wrestling, eFed Zone, EW Maniacs, and the E-Wrestling guys. Thank you very much for all being a partner with us, and check them out. RFPW Crossroads, also sponsored, of course, as always, by Ice-T. And we got this position, even though there was scheduled this month to be some sort of pan-European contest for songs, but that didn't go through to these Panama. But we've got the stadium covered for Crossroads. Pebble now again with a clothesline. Great infliction there. That is what you want to have. Ready till now. Should be happy with everything that's going on. As I seemingly work through the crowd, Ray Lethal's back on it. Pebble throws him back inside the ring. That's possible 2 to 10 count. And Pebble now. Oh, gets leg swept by Ray Lethal. Smart strategy there. And 1, 2, Riley with a 2 count. It's wonderful there. Later on tonight, also be unveiling the new show or new show logos. Depending on what's going to happen, you'll see more about that package. Paul Driver looks like it. Cover. And Ray Lethal is your winner. And that means he's the new European champion. Hang on. We've got some things covered. I'm not sure he's going to be European champion right now. Because I'm hearing that Shade is in the arena and he wants a match for that title. I'm being informed that Ray Lethal is the official interim European champion and will have to face Shade later on tonight. And that match will determine the new official European champion. What a thing, what a feat here. Good to hear that Shade is back, but Ray Lethal will not be happy when he gets to the back. He thinks he's the new European champion. He must find it weird that the European title is not around his waist. I don't know why, but he's got to go at it again tonight. But next up, we're going to go one-on-one. Ethan Walker and Riley Wolf. We'll have a short ad break and we'll be right back for the live stream. And for those watching via subscription, YouTube Prime, Twitch Prime, whichever you want to call it, we're here in Amsterdam now in the Ziggo Dome. We're still ongoing the next match, one-on-one. And the following match, we'll say, first up, from Blackpool, England, it's the rank number 20, Ethan Walker. Ethan Walker from Blackpool, England is ready to go in this match against Riley Wolf. The one-on-one match, the important ranking match on the downside of the Order of Merit. Riley Wolf, 0 fancy years for the Order of Merit. And that same is to be said for Ahmed Blackwell, Ethan Walker, Dustin, Veteran, and Blake Elliot. They want to get victories across the board. The lower on the Order of Merit and the longer the year is going to go, because the Order of Merit this year, for the first time ever, will not be a race after every pay-per-view. It will be an ongoing, rolling Order of Merit. It will be carried over. So it's going to be a real ranking system that will determine how well you're being placed, how well things will be influenced within RFPW It's going to be a fantastic system that we've worked on backstage, and you'll hear more about and see more about that next week when the shows will be split, when we will be drafting the future of RFPW. And our draft is scheduled to be released in the next weekend, Saturday or Sunday. And I will let you know where our roster is going to go. It's either going to be Fight Night or the new brand, which will be unveiled tonight. Now, the opponent for Ethan Walker is ready to rock and roll. He's from Dudleyville, and his name is Riley Wolf. Hope you're ready, because there's a lot more good stuff to come your way here tonight. Set 4 championship matches. There was one match scheduled for the women's tag team titles, but at the end of it, Kimberly Blight has had to withdraw due to a smaller, better said, minor injury. Therefore, the match will not go ahead. They will still keep the titles around their waist, but that match has been nullified. We possibly might see that women's tag team title match at a future show on either Fight Night or the new brand. Riley Wolf is a happy chap. He's got shots at winning this if he really wants to. Just got to give him a little bit of space and a little bit of room to do that. As far as it stands now, both gentlemen have equal opportunities. They might get on the board the very first time on the order of merit, earning those fancy euros and that prize money by victory. Let's see where it's going to roll off to. Oh, and there's a huge kick to the face by Ethan Walker. Might have knocked out Riley Wolf, but certainly shook him. There's another clothesline. Clothesline evening, there it is. Tried to counter in an overhand slam. Bang, knee strike. Good night. Riley Wolf might be out of it quickly. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Wow. That was not one of the fastest or even the fastest pay-per-view match I've ever witnessed in RFPW history. In 6+ years history, this might have been the fastest pay-per-view match ever. And so, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's your winner, Ethan Walker. Wow. Holy shit, that was quick. Don't even like to say that on air, but wow. We're going to continue onwards. We have all 6 gentlemen going inside the ring. It's going to be the team of the Rainbow Lollipops, the Pirates, and the Prestige up next for the tag team title. But this is the new logo, Fight Night. I hope you like it. That is one of our shows every Friday evening in 2 weeks' time. It's going to be a new Fight Night. So we've got Will Pladle and Jack Butner for the Rainbow Lollipops, John Woods and Finch Pee-wee for the Pirates, and Matt Bailey and Philip Sheffield for the Prestige, the reigning tag team champions. The objective is to capture the tag team title suspended above the ring. Let's see who's going to grab it and who will either be still or new tag team champions. And there's already chaos out there, but that's what you get with 3 individual teams tornado attack style. Everything goes, and Woods gets it. Then, of course, one of the Prestige takes over. I can't keep them apart. I still don't. And don't forget that the tag team division is becoming more widely spread, because we still have to see the new team of Impero Italiano. And they'll be making their debuts on one of our new shows. And it's going to be a good one, because they've got a manager as well, I've heard. So that might really help them get started. Will Plato's got the ladder, but apparently Finch was in the way. A little bit weird. Butner with the Prestige and Woods with the other half. They're trying to go for it. Look at that. Takedown. We're going all across the world with Crossroads. And for those who are wondering how many of time is it that we have hosted this pay-per-view, this particular pay-per-view, I'm going to look that up for you because it's been a while now since we've been doing this. That was 19, 18, 17. There's actually the very first pay-per-view I think that we might have held every single year. It must be. Since at least 2015. So this is the 6th edition of that pay-per-view. It's really annual. So that's good to hear. For those wondering what is next. Next month, write it in your calendars, June 18th. That is when we'll have our high stakes pay-per-view. A briefcase with contracts for championships will be on the line. We'll be trying to give them away based on who's best. John Woods taken out with a Hurricane Rana by Jack Butner. Dan Butner magically teleports back outside the inside ring halfway. Prestige now. They'll be looking to take out everybody really quickly with a great double team action if they want to retain those tag team titles. I think they have a good shot of doing it, but they really just got to discover what lies in their strengths and opportunities. There you go, Jack Butner to the outside. Will play it with the ladder, the other half of the Rainbow Lollipops, just out on the scene really quickly and making an impact, if not only by the looks, but as well by their physical impact. That's a bullet on the ladder. Plato really going extreme here, doesn't shun it. And I gotta love that. You gotta really embrace those stars as well. And Plato now goes for it. Follow through, and there's Jack Butner on the ladder with those knees. Hopefully they don't get too much impact. Luckily he has some sort of protection. He's not a lot, but Plato now with a lovely swing. Hits the ladder. With one of the prestigious heads. Well, that's going to give a headache for tomorrow. How long will they stay in it? Butner out as well. Plato again. It's absolute mayhem, and that's the way a triple threat TLC should be. Especially with tag teams. This might be the longest match of the evening because this could cause so much chaos and mayhem. But you really have got to keep your eyes fixed on everything that's going on. Now we've got things set up with a ladder for the first time. Prestige is going to climb this ladder. They were looking at retaining those tag team titles, and they've won countless of them in a lot of promotion, but now he's hanging across. No way you want to be. Of course, it's going to drop down any second. You know that it's going to go bad once that starts to happen. No shame in that. They're just trying, everybody's trying their best to win it, but you can't. There's no guarantee that it will happen. And of course now Butner is on the top of this ladder trying to unhook this championship. It's not working out the way it would have loved it to be. Not so far. And it's absolute chaos. Everybody's down again on the floor outside. It's wonderful to see. Things are going this crazy and ridiculous time out here in RFPW. Everyone wants to make a spot. Everybody wants to be on the top part of that draft. You don't really want to feel left out when either going to fight it or the new show. We've now got Prestige climbing the ladder again. Who's gonna stop them? And it's like cracking the code that they're doing right now. And Prestige last time out, they know how to be that quick when it comes to it. They're just quick in everything that they do. So it is an option for them to stay in it. Got 3 parts of the code cracked. And they just have 4 more to go. They got the half of it, got the code cracked. By cracking a save with the hook. Got a sort of the same lock on it. That same thing, this match is what we're going to be seeing. The 6 individuals. As well in the men's and women's division for those high stake briefcases next month, June 18th. But tonight with the tag team titles on the line, it brings so much more stake. It's direct prestige, direct fame, money in just involvement, promos, much more commercial activities for those who are champions. As relatable. Pirates seem to be the weakest team so far. Prestige seems number 1, right in front of the Rainbow Lollipops if you have to take a short gauge at it. Now we got this Prestige knocking out, well played all. I think it's Phil Sheffield. But it might also be Matt Bailey, I'm not too sure, I can't tell them apart still. They look so much alike. And there we go, outside you go. Finch Peary is now grabbing the ladder. Will Finch Peary enable the Pirates a new tag team title reign? They've been trying for it so long and they just can't grasp it anymore. And I can understand how hard it is, but they are best in looting and pillaging, but that is currently as far as they go. Peary now again on the top rope. Well, how long will it last? Good questions. Answers needed. Oh, and there it goes. Finch Peary. Now we've got Prestige having his ladder once again. For me tonight, one commentary solo is going to be a long show, so I'm trying to save energy when I can. We'll play it all. Has the opportunities, but it's not really working out. Should try and go much more in that, trying to take up that challenge. There we go. It looks like Pirates now are teaming up with the Rainbow Lollipops in order to take out the Prestige. And that I can understand. And Rainbow Lollipops are on the outside. well played all. Smart. Very, very smart. Climbing the ladder. Oh, looks. Seeing that he's got it going. He's got to be very happy about that one. And Butner now. He's on the corner. Gets back out of it. But looks like he's got troubles now. Everybody's starting to feel the wear, tear and exhaustion there. Well, so far as it stands now, things are still selling for the prestige. They look to have the fastest opportunities rising here. I can't really tell what it's going to lead up to. What are your predictions? Who's going to walk away with a tag team titles tonight? Let me know. Because for me it feels like a very, very mixed bag that could lead up to much, much more. And Butner is at face first. Play a lot. Pirates and Play-Doh still working together. Don't know what Finch P was trying to do. It looks like he was eliminating himself. Much more than anyone else. Play-Doh. Harsh line on the shoulder blades. Prestige now looking alluring. Tag teams all working together and dang, there you go. Butner's trying to finish him up. Butner now throws the other half, the Prestige outside. I think that must be Philip Sheffield. That's inside the ring, Matt Bailey on the outside. Pirates now trying to double team Butner there. Something that Butner might even like. In different context. Something's really gone wrong because that should not be there. It seems like production has rebooted things from last fight night. It's not according to plan, but that's the way it is. If you read it, you will know what was said last week. From Just a Stone to Rick Kurvers. Obviously, Crossroads, make sure to fork your rope with that tied around your waist. That is up in the main event tonight. The production is seeing history there. I'm not too sure what's going on there. Quite shabby. So sorry for that. Because Pirates, oh, he was so close. One step away from cracking the code to unhooking the title. It's not happening. John Wood's going to come down. Oh, man. Bash his head in. Bye-bye, Woods. The plate being stretched out like it's a candy cane. Trying to break and snap. And now it's Philip Sheffield. Now he's going to climb it. Prestige seems so close to winning it. because nobody was really paying attention when it was necessary. And that is it. Philip Sheffield and Matt Bailey retain the tag team championships. Wonderful victory there from them. They've done quite well. They know what they had to do. And that means your winners and still the RFPW for tag team champions, the Prestige. Let's take a look at a replay of what all went down. This was a long one, so we'll take a short ad break right after this match. But the Prestige still your tag team champions. What a victory for them. They're happy with it. But next up we'll see Jacob Wells going one-on-one with Roy Pierce. It's going to be one hell of a matchup there. You're back in the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. You're watching a new one-on-one matchup. What a great time to be alive. As mentioned, this is going to go long, so enjoy it while it lasts. Following match is scheduled for one fall. And introducing first, ranked number 14 from Columbus, Ohio, Jacob Wells. He must not really be too happy about his start. 5 matches, 4 losses, only 1 victory to his name. And we can take a look in the head-to-head statistics, and all of this you can find on rfpwfed.weebly.com. And if we're taking a look at Jacob Wells, the only match he's won is one time against CJ Blunt. He lost to Blake, Elliot, Infinite, Stone, and Romance. And those head-to-heads only consist of one-on-one matches or multi-man matches. No tag teams involved. And now this man is out for redemption. Won the championship from Kurvers. Lost it back to him at Nightmare's decision. He's ranked number 10. He's from Allentown, Pennsylvania. The same record as Jacob Wells. He's ready to rock and roll. It's Roy Pierce. Former 3-time RFPW Fed champion, if I'm not mistaken. And he does really want to stay up on top of those rankings. He's had, no, it's his actual, yeah, it was his 3rd run. He's held that title for in total of 131 days. 44 days his last run from Dead End to Nightmare's decision. His 2nd from Evolution to 9 to Evolution 10. And his 1st reign from Destination Unknown to Crossroads 2019 or 18, I can't remember. So Wells and Pierce, one is looking for just a good start off. Roy Pierce looking out to stay on top. Let's see who gets that victory in the bag. Oh, a deep 6. Wow. Looks like these might be some very, very heated and very, very intense but quick action-paced matches. It's another knee strike. What we've seen a lot tonight is especially not this much suplexes, but mainly clotheslines, knee strikes, high impact but quick. I think that is the key word, is quickness and agility here tonight. Those are the 2 key words. Appears now with a backhand chop. Goes for the cover. Don't think that will really prove anything. It doesn't 1/2, but it definitely gives room for improvement there. A huge ass discus clothesline. Pierce is already looking to give this match meaning. And if we take a look at it, we've got so much more to go. We've had 1, 2, 3 matches. Yeah, 3. This is a 4th match. And we still have 6 more to go after this. So this is going to be one hell of a ride. Pierce now is being taken out by Wells. Cover now, 1. Only a 1 count. Genuinely love a surprise, and look at that stretch applied by Wells. Two. Should do a little bit of Dutch things involved since we're in Amsterdam. And a cover now by Pierce leads to victory. Pierce defeating Wells. Wells not the thing he had in mind. But Pierce tonight, awesome. He's done the job well. And now we've got that cover run going. Pierce only got the 2 several times, but it didn't really take long to get rid of Wells. So I'm trying to understand what is going on with the new people involved. It seems like they are really listening out to more experienced people in this really world. Whether it's their experience comes from RFPW like Pierce or outside like Ethan Walker, it just definitely gets a display that experience does count. Veteranism is a key thing in this world, and Pierce really showcases that. So he's going to get another victory to his tally, and as it currently stands, that would see him go up a little bit in the rankings to the top 10. Now, we got this new show next to Fight Night in 2 weeks' time on Friday evening. The Blitz Showdown is going to be the new hottest brand with a new show format coming to you 2 weeks' time. It's going to be fantastic. Now we're going to get a fatal 4-way. Blake Elliot, Dustin Weaver, Infinite, and Ahmed Blackwell. I think they're already inside the ring. So here we go. Fatal 4-way, elimination style. Falls count anywhere. There's going to be mayhem. So in 2 weeks' time, you've got Fight Night and Blitz Showdown. Dustin Weaver already cover, and that's going to be 2 shows, one after another, every Friday night. We might mix that up, either Friday night first and then Blitz Showdown the week after next. It doesn't matter really, but we're going to have 2 separate shows. It's going to be fantastic. The draw for that will happen next week, and we will let you know in a new, possibly live streamed show, how that is going to look like and which brand you'll be going to. So the show will stay on Friday evening, the shows, but in separate order now. So I hope you like that. We've really worked hard on it, and hopefully you're going to enjoy either being on Fight Night or being in a Blitz Showdown for the nearby future. Anything can happen, so we might have another draft, a shake-up, anything can happen, but that is how it will look like. The draft will be occurring by the general managers of the respective brands. So we'll just let you know. Just stay on focus. Ahmed Blackwell now at a cover, only 1 count. On the other side, it's Blake Elliot, it's Dustin Weaver. Based on size, you would have to come to the conclusion that the first elimination would be Dustin Weaver and Infinite. But because we only have one referee and only one referee's allowed tonight, we have a virtual assistant referee, which we will be able to monitor. Ref will only count to 3 if he hears it, because he's only got that hearing possibility. So he can't see, of course, now, as you say, through the canvas. He only counts on what he hears. The virtual assistant referee can't possibly overrule that if the referee doesn't see it, but the referee's got to maintain his distance from the competitors. That is the rule that we just have to face during this time now. That's why the referee is backing up. As it stands now, he's got to maintain a distance, however hard this is. Blake Elliott now has got the cover. We can hear the referee counting. That's the only thing that his job is to do. The only job is to count a 3. If you hear something that might result into it, this is so hard to do. That's the only thing that he can do at this moment in order to provide some actual competition results there. If he's got to stay out of the way, he's really trying to move out of harm's way. We can't stay focused everywhere. Submission hooked onto Dustin Weaver now. Will Weaver have to tap? It does. No, it didn't. It looked like it was tapping. The referee says no, and the VAR says no as well. Huge slam there, but Ahmed Blackwell, I should say. Double the count. Blackwell first. Oh no, Elliot first and then Blackwell. Should have counted them both though, to be fair. But I can't understand the decision that the referee's making. And that is something that the VAR can't overrule. Blackwell now trying to take out Infinite. Blake Elliott with a cover to Dustin Weaver. That might be it. It is. And Dustin Weaver has been eliminated. Elliot and Blackwell are fighting it out when Infinite is trying to recover. And you can only do so much during these matches. And now it looks like Elliot really knows what to do. Really trying to clean the house here. And poor Infinite. It's got him in his big boy squad. Elliot now has got that cover. No, Infinite trying to capitalize on it. I would have stayed smart and would have stayed out of this. Well, these would have fought it out. Because he's got much more opportunity one-on-one than basically between these two big guys. As you can see right now. It's not really working out for him. He's continuously got to stay on guard. That's not going to favour his chances in this matchup. Blackwell, Elliot, and Infinite remain. Dustin Weaver has been eliminated. One, two, three. Infinite has been eliminated. So, yeah. I mean, if you're taking a hard look at it, these two were supposed to stay on there. Oh, we got Elliot going on the apron. He's got to take a look at for Blake Elliot. You've mentioned him a lot earlier on the show. He's one of the guys, alongside Ahmed Blackwell, who's really down at the bottom of this order of merit. And the same is to be said for Dustin Weaver. These guys need opportunity to not stay on the bottom of it. Elliot now with a 2 count. So yeah, they really want to provide opportunities, but they really have to take them. It's not up to them to just stay on it. They really have to do something with it. And if we're taking a look hard at it, Ahmed Blackwell is really trying to take this thing over. It would be good, but you know, there's only so much that you can do as well. So Blackwell has got the cover now over Elliot. 1, 2, only a 2 count though, but it does definitely surprise me that Elliot is really making this a long one. Just being honest on what I can say about it. And now Elliot might have taken this one out. No, 2 again. Well, it was quite close there. And out to the ring post. Smart strategy there. That is fine. Elliot is looking to upstage things. Look at that capital brainbuster. Elliot looks to win this fatal 4, get on the order of merit, and he doesn't. Goes back out. Back to the inside. These two heavyweights are creating an all-out battle from a fatal 4-way between these two gentlemen on their own. I think they can just be happy about what they've really accomplished. Elliot is not giving out or giving up. Corner now. That was a harsh Irish whip, and that's what caused him to spring back. Hoisted up like nothing ever happened. We might be across the halfway point of this match above the evening. A lot of opportunities here. down he goes. One, two, three. Ahmed Blackwell. He is your winner. Cross the halfway point, and let's see what comes up next. It's always a surprise to what goes down here on RFPW. Let's just wait and see. Ahmed Blackwell, the winner here tonight. And we're going to go across with the Women's Championship. Kaylee Ray is going to defend against the Battle Royal winner, Tarice Backho. Here she is from Barcelona, Spain. She won the 6-way Battle Royal. But there's Kaylee Ray. Look at Tarice. She's already coming your way. The women's champion. Didn't see it coming. She hurt something. She's right down there. And Tarice Backho, what a counter from that vicious sneak attack by the champion Kaylee Ray. And she's going to go down inside the ring, and once we've got that, we've got a match on our hands for the Women's Championship. What a startup. Did not expect that at all. Wonderful display there. How will the champion from Glasgow, Scotland, look at this? I wasn't expecting that either. Backho, wonderful start. Looks to really have outmaneuvered Kaylee Ray even after her antics. I don't know what's going through the mind of Kaylee Ray since her last run. Oh well, not this run, but the run before with the title. Something has really changed throughout the course of that year. I'm not sure what that is, but it really hasn't helped. Chances there. Backho now really getting a nice kick to the head. But of course, Cannon is ongoing. And a win can occur, but the title will not change hands. That was written in the contract for this specific Women's Championship match. Per challenge of Kaylee Ray. She said that was the only thing possible. But Backho is really proving it hard for the champion to stay the champion of the women's division. And more challenge, of course, on the way with the women's division broadening up. There's a neck breaker. Trying to swing this one out. Face first for Tarice, but gets back up in an instant. Now the counter with the swing neck breaker. Smart. Gotta go up for something, but she's face first now. Is gonna hook that up into submission. It's what we've seen before with Santana Garrett. But Tarice fights back, elbow to the face. Shakes up Katie Ray's body. She's really trying to involve the audience, which is a smart strategy by Tarice. High kick to the face. Knows what she wants. Tarice rocks. Chance will always see them building up new things. No, on a counter. Deal with it. Huh? Half to the DT. What was that? Lovely counter though. But Tarice once again swing neck break. No counter right counters it. Got it. Shoulders out. And Katie got it. The sneak counter pin. Tarice can't believe it. She looks to have had it in the bag. I don't know how Katie was so quickly and just resilient on instinct. Had to wait till the shoulders were down, but the referee had to count it. And it was. And that means your winner and still the women's champion, Kaylee Ray. What an impact. How smart is this champion? How long will she hold on this time? Of course, she's got more challenges on the going up against her. But she's proving the part here. Now we're going to come up with, I think, the match that has had the most stories to tell. We'll go into that when this match rolls. We've really shortly previewed it during the first match of the evening. And this man will be wrestling his last and final match ever in RFPW from a global world and RFPW champion Jaden Shadow. He's being sent out in style in a 1-on-2 handicap match. Why? He was the one who assaulted Damon Valentine backstage with Casey Valvados. And that is what we saw on the security cam 2 weeks, or last week even. But not only that, last week, Casey Valvados against Damien Valentine, last man standing match. Valvados won, but it was said to have been foul play with food poisoning, probably in the catering by these two. Therefore, it has been decided to place Jaden Shadow in his final match ever in RFPW against the team that has really been on top of their game, consisting of Dan Masters and Damien Valentine, who's officially back in action. They are the Hype Show, and they are the former tag team champions. And of course, they had the ties around their waist when they lost to the Prestige. Of course, Damien Valentine wasn't up to 100%. It was no blame, they said, but of course, they want to get back. And how lovely would it be if Valentine would get his revenge on the man that all planned this, Jaden Shadow. This is Crossroads. This is the final path for Jaden Shadow. And this might be the redemption path for Masters and Valentine. How will this go forward here tonight? That's what we have to see. And Damien Valentine's got this match underway. He's the one to get things started. Valentine in the corner. This one might be quick, but they really don't want to pump that. And there it is. Crazy Jaden Shadows pulling out all the stops, all kinds of moves involved. Trying to waste no time in order to win this. I can understand that Dan Masters also wants to get redemption for what happened to Damien Valentine. Felt very responsible. He was not backstage with Valentine at all times, expecting Shadow to do things like his rampage through a production trucks one too many times. There's a huge idiot snap variation by Jaden Shadow. He's smart, he knows what to do, but really needs to work hard on it. I think I've seen a lot of problematic things. Ooh boy, harsh landing. But of course this team knows what to do. They've been so well played on it. It's just awesome. They know what to do. They need no chances to waste. They've got everything settled. It's got to find a way to get Jaden's Shadow on that display there. It's the only thing they need to do. Jaden Shadow does have great history with us, no doubt about it, but his actions in the last couple of months really took it too far. So there's only so much that you can do or provide. Jaden Shadow was closed there, that's to say the least. And there's only so much you can do. And Damien Valentine nearly had it. He was so close to getting that victory. It was all that he needed. Jaden Shadow, he knows what to do. Veteran in the ring. He's going to make the tag to Dan Masters right now. this the one of great things that makes RFPW individuals, but everyone is playing two teams. Backstage area, I can see from my monitors, are filled. And I know that this camp is split up between lovers and haters of Jaden's shadow. Admirers, and on the other side, the ones that like to see the contract rib on day one that they came in. That is a division, but that gives him something. That gives him response. That is what he drives, and that is what he feeds on. And that is what RFPW needs. Now Masters is making this thing work. And you have to be honest, as far as things are going now, Dan Masters and Damon Valentine are doing a great job. And Jaden's shadow takes out Damien Valentine, Dan Masters. It's hard work, but it's what he needs. Oh, the backstabber through the ropes. Shadow. He's trying to take out that Masters. Shadow has options here. And another jawbuster by Jaden Shadow. But hot tag to Damon Valentine. Can he make this work? Damon Valentine is the official redemption that he wants and needs. He does! Hype show, hype show, hype show wins. We've got so much more coming your way. Stick tuned because we have left to go. Let's Romance against Roderick McGillicutty, a singles match, the European Championship match between Shade and Ray Lethal, and that World Championship match between Rick Kurvers and Justice Stone. Next up, the European Championship is coming your way. That is what is required to win. Back in the Ziggo Dome in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. 3 more matches to go, and the next one is a combination of a European Championship tournament. And it's mayhem because we weren't expecting a return of the man who is known as a former European champion. So the introduction might be a little bit weird. And so, we have this one-on-one European Championship match. We're going to meet the interim European champion. He won this tournament earlier tonight by defeating the Pebble. And he's looking to become the official European champion. His name is Ray Little. Ray Little defeated the Pebble in that final at the very opening match of tonight. And what a match it turned out to be, because it looked like he was going to be the official European champion, then he wasn't. So Ray Little is the man. He can solidify his legacy here tonight if he wins. It was a good start from his run when he debuted this season, the very first season that he's in. Let's see if he can really work on that. So is this guy, the man known as Shade. It all started for him when he won the very second triple threat header that we had in week 2 of Fight Night this season. And Shade is the one man who had to relinquish his European Championship, had to vacate it after last pay-per-view, the Nightmares Decision pay-per-view, when it looked to be all out of hand. A shoulder that was not in the place that it should have been. Rule him out. And it was due to the board of directors that had to vacate the title. He's coming back earlier than expected. I'm very surprised that he's here tonight. But he's going to try and regain that championship. Whether it's wise or smart, that is up to himself. He knows the consequence when stepping in that ring. And that's all you can say. Or vouch for it. But Shade is a man of great feels and great gives. And he knows it. He knows it by heart. He knows that what he has to do here tonight in order to win that European Championship, it doesn't come easy. It's not an easy reward. But by sealing that European Championship around his waist, he will make sure that he will be on the Fight Night brand. After the brand split, the draft occurring next week, shows Fight Night and Blitz Showdown starting in 2 weeks. Champions exempt from the draft. Women's and tag team titles, as mentioned earlier, on both shows. RFPW Fed and European title going towards Fight Night, and the new titles will be unveiled on the Blitz Showdown show. It's a cool feat. Blitz Showdown show. Cool. Ray Little has been on bottom. Only 1 count. Proper 1 count for Shade. Hoisting him up. He's looking to come back with more tattoos. Greater beard. For a proper look at the action here. And I think based on facts, and by the run that Shade has had in the beginning of the season, I don't see his momentum stopping here tonight. But Ray Little's been on the perfect run for that tournament. High kick now across the face. It's going to rattle some cages in the mind of Ray Little. Lands on the shoulder blades. That's full impact. You know, honestly, doesn't matter who's going to win it. They've both deserved it. Shade has already truly won it. Rayleigh would be deserving of winning that title based on that tournament. They faced worthy opponents and defeated them. Face plant. Lovely. Got to keep that going. Oh, look at that. The release there. But really, it looked like it's not taking shade though with a combination knee strike, kick, loop kick. Wow. That is what you want. We're nearly 1 hour and 20 inside this pay-per-view. It's a long one. It's a long sit for a solo commentator. We got to keep this thing going. Ray Lethal and Shade just working hard. And that is a cover by Shade. Oh, only one count. It's not enough, far from, to win this. But Shade looking at it. Feeling options there. What is he going to do? Yes. Lovely, lovely kick. Ray Lethal now does counter it. So good, so smart. Lethal. Oh. Smart through the ropes. Knows what he's got to do in order to lead that up. Follow it up. Doesn't. Shade stands tall. Doesn't go to the floor yet. Shade might have an outset of despair here. Knee strike to the face. But Shade counters it again. If only slowly. Does enough impact. It's going to throw him into the turnbuckle tray. Slams. Now also trying to choke him. Referee says that's out of the question. Stop it. Got until the 5 count to release it. Absolute disgrace there. Something you want to say. And look at it. It's a package pile driver. He's got that hook. Ray Lethal. No, 2. These guys are giving it their all. And not a low kick. Or a Pele kick. I just can't keep them apart. It's Pele probably. So long. Got to get used to this again. Oh, Jesus. That is absolutely phenomenal. The English and Dutch flags to where the origination of RFPW Live and RFPW Fed respectively lie. US and Canada are most grown soils. Have expanded towards and looking to go worldwide. Shake now. Hoisting Lethal up. Lands on her brain. Bush, mush, pull. Shea with a cover now. Looks to win the European Championship once again. No. It was so close. So close. But that knee strike might have ended it. Will Shea become the champion once again? No. I cannot believe it. Neither can I. Options were there. Shea unable to end it. But the combination is still there. He's still got that feeling. I want this. I can do this. He's got to stay on top of that taunt. As long as he can. The options are there. And he does finally win it. Shea is your winner. He becomes basically a broken one-time European champion. For the record, it's going to be his second reign as the European champion. The first one ended abruptly after just one day after that injury, but he's back now. And by that, he knows where he's going to go off to. It's going to be fight night for him. But he was going to go down to Blitz Showdown instead. That means you've got 2 more matches to go, 1 singles and 1 for the all coveted RFPW Fed Championship. That's 6+ years all around this even place. Next up, the sub-main event of the evening. These two guys have been at it. They've been on top of the rankings. They want to cement themselves as a new #1 contender. Let's see what will happen here. I think great shots are possible here inside the Ziggo in Amsterdam, Netherlands. First up, behind the current champions, Rick Kurvers and Shea. These are ranked number 3 and unofficial #1 contender as per the order of merit. He's from Harlingen, Texas in the USA. 6 matches, 5 won, 1 loss. And an order of merit ranking of 450 fancy euros. His name is Lance Romance. It's off to a wonderful start. And I doubt that he's ready. Oh, well, I don't doubt that he's not ready for this stage. I don't know how. I really fucked with grammatics there, but it doesn't matter. Well, Lance Romance is just ready for this stage. He knows what he's got to do. With so many people watching him, he's put even more weight on the barbells, on the dumbbells, and everything to get ready for this match. Because this might be the one that is counting for everything, for his next step, for a possible RFPW Fed Championship matchup at high stakes. The high stakes pay-per-view will be taking place on June 18th. So again, in summary, next week, draft, 2 weeks time, fight night and Blitz Showdown commence. 4 weeks of that, and then finally we've got the high stakes pay-per-view. Well, now I think that Lance Romance has opportunities. There's going to be a power versus submission specialist match, and now to see who's going to win it. He's ready. Serves his opponent RFPW since 2014. Twitter.com/RFPWFed. RFPWFed.weebly.com is our official website where you can find every bit of information and directly support us, as well as youtube.com/RFPW2014 to check out all our shows. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, donate, whatever you want to do in order to help directly and indirectly support us. Here's rack number 16, the final one on the very first part of the table. He's from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He's had 5 matches, 1 win, 3 losses and 1 draw against Dan Masters, which resulted in a double count out. He's ready. He knows what to do. Canada versus the USA inside the Netherlands, the capital, and in these they go down. McGillicutty much more earlier and ready inside than Lance Romance. Now let's see what these two behemoths can do. McGillicutty's had his taste of a title and gets slammed by Lance Romance. This could be over very, very early. And gets slammed. That's why I told you this could be a power match, and powerhouses like Lance Romance are very hard to find. So disciplined. Always on top of his game. And so far McGillicutty is powerless to do anything. He's looking to find opportunities with his agility, with his speed, and with possible submissions, but he's got to wear Lance Romance down first. Will he get to that stage, or will that be impossible? That is, I guess, the key question for him tonight. Where does that lead into? I don't know what else you could possibly state, but it is very, very dangerous at the very get-go. McGillicutty's being demolished. He's got opportunities now, halfway connecting, but look at Lance Romance taking over. McGillicutty has got one move which halfway connected. Now gets him with the eye rake. That might have been small, but he doesn't topple Lance Romance. And again being taken out with a sidewalk slam. I can only state one argument. This is not going to end well for Roderick McGillicutty. Damn. It's not what you wanted to say, but that is the way it is. McGillicutty now. Oh, we see that a lot. Package Brainbuster. And now Romance with a sit-up powerbomb. Cover. 1, 2. No, 2. Roderick is a resilient man, but a man from Toronto. How long will he last? Does get close right now by surprise. McGillicutty, does he find an opening there? He's not really clubbing anything. Just the hands of Lance Romance. It's a little bit wear and tear there, but might be foul play by Romance. Might try to indicate something that is not happening. Irish whip now. Double leg drop kick. Another one. And a swing neck breaker. Openings are there for McGillicutty. He's going to try and hook that submission in. Not doing anything like it. Boy, he's a powerhouse. It's going to be very hard. He knows it. Let's go. Powerless goes for the cover, trying to make him expend more energy by kicking out. and a deadlift suplex. Powered by Roderick. Had to really undergo very, very much training and just want to make time to battle, and he does. The deadlift suplex. Something went very wrong with that. I don't think Lance is still really with it. I think he's a little bit out of it. Because otherwise I can't see a reason why that would be a 1, 2, 3. But it is. Wow. Oh my god. Roderick McGillicutty is your winner. What a victory for him. And this is what we've all been waiting for. The main event. The main event in the Ziggo in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. Ladies and gentlemen, following match is a match scheduled for 1 fall, and it is for the RFPW EFED Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, ranked number 6 on the order of merit, and he's from Manchester, England, Justice Stone. New outfit, more beard, more swole, the new Justice Stone. Let's see whether this Stone can bring some justice here tonight. The Pebble didn't get justice, but his type of Stone might. And just in this case would be winning that RFPW EFED Championship. Well, there's room for it to win it. Kurvers has not been on his best. Another really unknown opponent for him. He's not faced inside his ring yet, to my knowledge. Maybe one time, but a long time ago. So the opportunity lies with Stone. Kurvers having it tough with unknown opponents for a title match, as seen with Roy Pierce. But any known, Kurvers is a tough man. But here he is. Something's going on with the transmission, so I don't think we hear the entrance theme that Kurvers normally has. It might be a lot quieter than it normally is. So apologies for that. Something's going wrong with the fade there. But this guy, he's really put champion to a new level. His first reign, which eventually merged the world title into the EFED World Championship, lasted 543 days. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have to tell you that nearly spans 1.5 years. This month, he's already gained a month nearly with it, now holding the title. That is an amazing accomplishment like I've ever seen one. He's developed himself. He really turned dark and sour after losing the title to Pierce. He's got the new RFPW Championship on his waist. And the newly designed. You'll see that more with the title graphics coming up next. But the man from Penning, Netherlands, ranked number 1 in the order of merit with 700 fantiers, undefeated this season, 5 out of 5. Looking to make that 6 out of 6. We'll see how far that's going to go. Rick Kurvers really has opportunities here. But it's very hard. It could go many ways here tonight. And I'm the first one to doubt that this is a tough opponent. So this is what it's all about. The RFPW Championship. This lies in the balance. It's one of the hardest things you can do. But you do want to win it. Look at the new title belt. As you can see it. Flags of the origination, the Netherlands, UK, live. US and Canada are next best territories that we've gone through. Here we go. Title matches on the way, the main event of the evening. Justice Stone already going into the corner. Okay, I was already going for that cover. I don't know why it's trying to let him expand more energy, but smart. He's always going with a certain strategy in mind. Win, lose, or draw, he always sticks to that same strategy that he just plans ahead of the match. I'm not a sore loser. Stone gives room, Stone gives option. But how long do you take up that opportunity? Look at that, possibly a Kayla race, possibly witness that. It doesn't work out, it's too early in the match. But a 1 count. Man born in 1993. He does see you. Winning here results to place, also not in being a champion, but also going to fight night. Not having a championship around your ways, that leads you to be drafted. But we're not sure. The champions might also be drafted, but we'll hear about that, of course. These championships will likely head to fight night. It's based on who gets the first draft picks. The Blitz Showdown team has indicated to me as commentator that they really are looking for something new and something different. But we might get surprised in that draft airing next week live on Twitch. We'll let you know when. And Kurvers back to the inside of this ring. Bang! Oh, that's painful. Suplex now by the champ. So wants to hold on for as long as he can. Might get that. Oh, not a huge suplex. This Crossroads really setting off a new bar, a new standard. Oh, harsh landing, mate. At Kurvers now, punching. Stone couldn't avoid it. Kurvers gives opening. Might be able to wait a little bit longer. Can get that. Stone does use that opening. The framework of the champion. Oh, lovely. Kurvers in trouble there. Big strike. Coming now. Do we have a new champion? No. 1.5. Not by a long shot. Does that title change hands here tonight? A lot more needs to be done. Oh, shot with an ET. That might be a road break. No. 2. Still already very, very close. Stone really working hard here. High payday kick. But there's a slam. Oh, well, a steady suplex released by the champion. Stone being hoisted up. Kurvers no wasting time. He really wants to get a championship victory. Snake eyes there. And there is a choke slam, but missed. Choke slam missed, and there's a brainbuster. Champ rolls to the outside. Missed that choke slam. That could have really changed everything. Anything can just change in the nick of a second. Kurvers back up. Misses the choke slam again. Stone now able to reuse 2 failed attempts. Oh Jesus, shot. 2. It's so very, very close. And Stone is looking to win it. Unbelievable. Nope. No. Oh, painful. You just want more. And I can understand that. And Kurvers no one to carry, nearly out of choke slam, 3 failed attempts. It's too much. Stone just standing there. Don't know what he's doing. He should have ended it right there and then. He probably lets Kurvers come back up. Does Kurvers have the opportunity to strike back. And throws him around like it's nothing. But is the choke slam still active or has the power run out? Into the corner once again. Snake eyes. And a big boot. Leg drop. He's got to go for that cover. 1, 2. No, 2 again. Have the upper corner of the ring from the camera's point of view. Kurvers, top rope. Things are going mayhem. He does fall away. Power bomb. Kurvers. 1, 2. Oh no. He's arguing with the ref. What are you doing? Counting too slow. Closer to a finish. Tombstone pile driver. That is it. But his ropes. Are they under the foot in the ropes? Yes, they are. Feet in the ropes. Misses out. No way. Justice Stone. On the counter. 1, 2, 3. No way. Mistakes made. First by the challenger. Tarice Backho, let her be surprised. But this here tonight. What a matchup. And the failed choke slams. The rope break that was enforced with the tombstone pile feet under the ropes. Referee saw it, said no, it can't be done. And a counter future shot DDT leads us to have a new RFPW Fed champion. Your winner and the official new RFPW Fed champion, Justice Stone. That leaves me to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We'll be seeing each other on YouTube for all new and future shows. A draft next week, in 2 weeks time, Fight Night and a Blitz Showdown, and next pay-per-view, Money in the Bank in his own right, the high stakes pay-per-view on June 18th, 2020. Good night and thank you for tuning in. The website rfpwfed.weebly.com for every bit of information. Just follow and subscribe on Twitch, and subscribe and like on youtube.com/rfpw2014. Good night.